Watch me make everyone angry using one sentence. There are some innocent civilians in Gaza. Now, I just pissed off some Israeli extremists who think that no one in Gaza is innocent, and I definitely pissed off a lot of folks on the other side who think that every civilian in Gaza is innocent. Now, I've spent some time thinking of a creative way to demonstrate this to you, maybe like a cool dialogue with funny characters like some of my other videos, but then I thought, why? Why go through all this trouble when I can simply show you the civilians of Gaza? Like this one, for example. Here's a civilian with a cute purple bicycle for his daughter saying, I killed 3 of them and I'll do it again and again. But he's just one guy, right? Well, here you can see hundreds crossing the border with bulldozers and motorcycles celebrating on top of a burned tank, a very innocent civilian thing to do. Now you can see a few innocent civilians bringing a car to take some Israeli corpses back home. But who hasn't done that? And of course, a regular civilian activity, filming yourself in flip-flops trying to behead a guy with a shovel. Do you want more? Because I got a lot more. I got a mob of civilians abusing a corpse. I got a freaking 10-minute compilation of thousands of innocent civilians speeding and hitting Israeli hostages, dead and alive. Of course, they were not just abusing hostages, they also kidnapped civilians as well. Look at what they're wearing. These are not Hamas militants, these are civilians, average Joes joining the massacre. Some of them, as videos and many reports indicate, actually kept some hostages for themselves. Are you hearing this? Civilians from Gaza are holding Israeli civilians hostage. So innocent. Look at them, walking around Israeli burnt houses, looting and stuff. You can't tell who is a Hamas militant and who is a civilian because they are doing exactly the same things. Breaking into houses together, kidnapping kids together. Oops, that lady I kidnapped fell over. Are there any innocent civilians who can help me hoist her back up? I already prepared my innocent torture dungeon back home. And just know, I spared you all the videos showing the people of Gaza finding corpses and doing the only innocent thing to do, which is, of course, sticking poles into their eye sockets. And what about the kids, you may ask? Look at what they do in an average Gaza school. That's second-grade militants learning to abuse corpses before they learn algebra. There are hundreds of videos online showing a 5-year-old Gaza kid saying his dream is to kill Jews, and his mother saying her dream is for her son to die while killing Jews. No wonder 70% of them support the October 7th massacre. They were there. No wonder they vote for Hamas. They are Hamas. And believe me, I showed you a fraction of the evidence. These are not innocent people. And my point is not that every single person in Gaza is bad, of course not, but it sure seems like most of them are. And just like a Hamas militant, any civilian who crosses the border, kills and kidnaps Israelis will have to face the consequences. They are now experiencing the consequences. You teach your kids that everyone should be held accountable for his actions. The same goes for the innocent civilians of Gaza. I'll finish by saying I know everybody loves the underdog. Everyone is in favor of the underdog, the poor and helpless underdog. Well, sometimes the underdog is in fact helpless, and sometimes the underdog is a sadistic maniac who tries to decapitate people with a shovel.